Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you're having an awesome day. So I'm doing something totally different today with my hair. I'm attempting not only my first rod set in about 3 years, but I'm doing it on dry hair. So the whole prep from my last style was to get me ready to do this. So this is an old, well, not really an old twist out. This is about 2-week-old hair, and I took the twist out yesterday, and I used pretty lightweight products than what I would normally use because I didn't want my hair to be too weighed down when I attempt this style. So I used a very moisturizing but light leave-in conditioner, a light oil, and the gel that I use is very light hold as well. So all in preparation for this. Side note, if you notice that my eye is like a raw meatball right now, it's because I went to sleep in my contacts. It is not a good idea for those of you who are fellow contact lens wearers. My eye looks psycho, and I have a wedding to go to tomorrow. So not only does my eye look crazy, but I'm taking a chance on an unknown style for the method that I'm doing with it anyway for a special event. So fingers and toes crossed that this comes out really cute. So the inspiration for this style was Natural 85. She did a tutorial a couple of years ago, I think, on how to cheat a flexi rod set and also how to cheat a rod set. And she said that the benefit to doing it on dry hair was that it was a lot easier to actually roll the hair. You avoid the dreaded trying to sleep on those things situation, because I tell y'all, the reason it's been so long since I did this style was because trying to sleep in like a wet set style overnight feels like someone's stabbing my brain with like plastic little beep. It does not feel good. So I'm hoping that that whole thing helps. And she also said it helps to come out a little bit more frizz-free, which will be really nice. So what I'm going to be doing is using this Shea Moisture Rescue and Repair Twist and Lock Gel. And the reason I want to use this is because I don't love it for twists, but it has a very gelatinous kind of loosey-goosey type of texture, because Natural 85, she used flaxseed gel, and the texture of this stuff kind of reminds me of flaxseed gel a little bit. So I think that the fact that my hair is dry, it's going to need something of this type of consistency that is going to help it to mold or adhere to the shape of the rod, versus me using a product like a foam like I normally would on wet hair to help it mold. So I'm trying to use something that'll wet it enough but still provide some hold while it's in a dry state to get the shape that I'm looking for. I'm trying to take a cue from her and not add any other products, because the whole point of this whole doing it on dry hair thing is that I don't want it to take forever to dry, so I don't want to oversaturate it with like sprays and moisturizers, but I do have them if I need them, because I am going to have to do a little bit of finger detangling through this whole process. So I'm going to section off my hair and we're going to get started. Because of how long my hair is, I always find that these rods are a little bit difficult for me to get all of my hair on smoothly, but luckily I found some extra large ones on Amazon that I'm totally getting, because one of the most difficult processes for me when I do rod sets is trying to figure out how I'm going to get all of this hair on those little rollers. I am all done right here. I did not go to bed because I could not sleep on this. As you can imagine, it would feel like torture pretty much. I use different size rollers because not only do I like the way that the result turns out, I like the different size curls that I get, but also I find that getting all of them onto my hair is a lot easier by having different sizes. This section didn't dry all the way, so I am going to go to plan B and redo this one and a few others. You can see from the previous clips, some of my sections didn't dry all the way, even though I thought that like 7 hours would be enough air drying time, but I totally underestimated how thick my hair is. So some of these like weird like strange sections where it's kind of nice at the root or it's nice at the ends, but then it gets kind of frizzy right here, these type of sections. I'm actually redoing because in my mind I spent so much time on this style that I don't want to just wear it up the whole time until I wash my hair again. So I'm doing a little bit of touch up on those sections to let it dry overnight. I am going to just go ahead and sleep in it, and hopefully they will look a little bit better, especially since they're around the front area, so it's a little bit more noticeable. I absolutely loved how the under sections turned out. I tried to separate my hair in the car on the way to the wedding, so I did an okay job, but I'm going to separate it a little bit more. So once I have everything completely 100% dry this time, we will see how it looks. So after giving these sections a little bit more drying time, I got much more of the result that I was looking for previously. This was what I was going for. So this is the finished result. It's got a lot going on here. Most of the sections I was really happy with. Some sections like this one didn't quite dry all the way. So when that wet gel hit my hair, my natural curl pattern came out. So that's what happened back here, as well as a few other sections. It did have a lot of movement, which I loved. My hair was very, very soft. It's a lot going on with my finished result. You've got my natural curls, the perm rods, as well as some sections in the front towards my root that you see here that I had to coil because they kept unraveling. So after I had all the rollers out, I used a little bit of oil to separate some of the curls so that it would give them more of that soft, effortless look that you get with rod sets after you separate the curls. But I noticed that this section, as I separated the curls, they got frizzier and it actually looked better before I separated them. So at this moment I'm thinking, what the heck happened? This section had a little bit longer to dry, so maybe that's why it looks a little bit different, but overall I kind of like the look. Day 5 of my rod set, and it is also a wash day because I've kind of pushed this bad boy to the limit, so it's time to wash my hair. I did learn a few things that I am going to be doing differently the second time that I try this style. I think that one will be tutorial status. I really do like my results this time. There are definitely a couple things I want to tweak. The first thing is, where's the product that I ended up having to use? I ran out of the Shea Moisture Twist and Lock Gel that I was using at first, which did really, really good. It did exactly what I wanted to. It molded the curls from their dry state into the rod set shape really well because it's a very, very wet product. So it did really good. But after I ran out of that, I used the Icy Fantasia gel, the hairstyling gel. I just needed something to finish up my hair. And this stuff did not work as far as how it made my curls look. And also, let me see if I can find an example, because it's snowing over here. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but it left a lot of residue in my hair, which was not cute. And I have been trying to get it all out. I don't know if it'll show up now. Maybe. I've been trying to get it out for the whole entire week, and it's just like right when I feel like I got a ton out, more comes. So I'm just going to stick with this or something similar next time. Stick with the same product all the way through, so I'll make sure I have like a backup if I need to, if I run out of something. I'm also going to try to do a half air dry, half like handheld, half, I told y'all those H's and I, we don't have luck when it comes to pronunciation sometimes. But I'm going to be using an air dry method slash handheld dryer or a hooded dryer method to make sure that my hair is completely dry all the way through. I did end up having to attempt to sleep on these and it sucked. They freaking hurt. I hate sleeping on like rod sets or flexi rod sets, which I will never attempt again, but they just freaking hurt. So I'm going to make sure that it's completely dry next time before I take them down. and a couple of other little tweaks here and there that I have found out. But I'll be sharing all of that the second time that I give this a go. But definitely I prefer my results a lot more on dry hair than on wet hair, and we'll talk about that a little bit more in the tutorial as well once I see how the second go of this method turns out. But yes, I really do love this. I am looking for new ways to wear my hair because I've been natural this second time since I transitioned in 2010 for the second time. So I am bored and I'm looking for new styles that I can do on my hair because I'm a little style challenged. I can't do like really unique, intricate stuff. If it's not a wash and go, if it's not a twist or a twist out or a bun, then Ashley's not gonna do it probably. So things that I can do that are manageable for me, I'm all for it. So I just wanted to take my hair out to show you what it looks like outside of the little bun or ponytail thing that I had it on, so you can see how these things are hanging in on day 5. And this is 3-week-old hair, so you know I can't complain that much. It still looks pretty good, it's still pretty soft, but yeah, I have a date with some shampoo. And I'm going to do like a hair pampering session. I'm going to do my protein treatment. I'm going to do like a really nice, luxurious deep conditioner. Put my hair in some twists, which my hair always loves. And I'm just really going to show it a lot of TLC today. So that's how things are looking. Plus my hair got rained on, so all things considered, it's not too bad. I'm still getting these little flakies from this stuff. I just wanted to use this up, which is why oh, that's so cute. It says non-flaking formula. So I think I'm just gonna throw that away because you saw how tiny the little bottle jar was, or little container. So I think I'm just gonna throw that away in case I get selective memory in the future and reach for that stuff again, because I have so many flakes just coming down right now from that product. It's just me no lucky. So yeah guys, that is how my first attempt at doing my rod set on dried hair turned out. I will be back really soon with the tutorial on some of the tweaks I found to give me more optimal results from this method next time. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you really soon in my next video. About to go watch this stuff, so I will see you later. Bye guys.